Welcome back to Magic Tarot Cards. It's Jasmine. I have a 7-card spread here for you. This has been long overdue, but I actually didn't want to disturb the spirit of Summer Wells. Y'all all know I do believe she is gone. In my last couple of readings, when I first did her and asked if she was gone, the cards confirmed that she was gone, and I still believe that. Excuse me. And so I wanted to do final thoughts and feelings about her. I basically asked Spirit about her final thoughts and feelings since she is a child, and I do feel like she came through as well. I shuffled for a long time to get these cards, and I meditated for a while. I might have to clarify a few of these with my deck, and I'm doing it this way today. Y'all, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you want any personal reading, contact me with the email down below. Hit that notification bell so you'll be reminded when I upload another video. Please be respectful of the comments, especially because this is a child we are talking about. And continue to pray for her. Yeah, and so the truth can come out. Yeah, okay, so let's get started with the reading. I asked the cards about what her thoughts are, how she feels about what happened to her, if she has passed away, and as you can see what I got right here and here. And then also I wanted to know about the father. Does he know the truth? Is he pretending to not know the truth? Is he lying? Is he or maybe he doesn't know the truth? And also where her body was at. Okay, those were the questions that I asked. Excuse me, I'm still coughing a little bit. I have to say that the big C, when I had the big C, it did change the structure of my lungs, is what the doctor told me. And that's why my cough keeps coming back. I don't have it. I took another test and I tested negative, but the structure of my lungs was changed. They got restricted, so I kind of do feel like I have trouble breathing. And then this cough comes and goes, comes and goes. I am doing breathing exercise to expand the size of my lungs back to normal and to, excuse me, help control the cough. I feel like sometimes when I'm talking, I just run out of breath. I feel like someone literally puts their hand through my chest and grabs my lungs and just chokes them. This is what the big C feels like. It's horrible. I don't have it. No, I don't have it. I had it early this year, and I think it was in January, February. And after I got rid of it, I had other stuff. I had pneumonia, I had bronchitis, I had the flu. Excuse me, it was one after the other. This cough goes away and then it comes back. I mean, it's just annoying. Okay, let's get started with the reading. Enough chit chat. For the first card, we have the 9 of Swords. This is someone that is very depressed, crying, sad, feels like they're in prison, or maybe they are in prison. And I feel like this is her current energy, or was her current energy when this first happened, because it was unexpected. Because of course we have the Tower here, which is an unexpected event. She did not know this was going to happen to her, so it threw her soul, her little soul, into a depressed state. Okay, she didn't know what had happened to her when it first happened. Okay, now I'm going to tell you what I see in the cards and what I believe happened to her exactly, like, and it's nothing different from my other readings. Okay, what I see that happened to her was that she did slip, excuse me, somehow and fall and hit her head. And she was underwater for at least a minute or so and came back up. I do believe she received fluids in her lungs. Okay, not enough to drown her, but, you know, she did swallow some water. I felt like when she was riding in that car, she was not passed away, but she looked like she was, but I do feel like she did fall asleep due to the trauma that was in her head. I do believe that she later passed in the house, or either in the basement. As they were saying, she went down to the basement. I kind of feel like that is true, that she did go down to the basement, but I'm seeing that she fell asleep there, and that's when she did not wake up. Okay, she did not wake up at that point, because at first I was getting that, you know, she had passed away in the car and they panicked and put her somewhere. Now, here's the twist. Okay, I do feel like the boy was dropped off, and then when she came home, she went to sleep and didn't wake up. You know how they say you're not supposed to go to sleep after you bump your head because then you don't wake up? I do believe that, excuse me, that is what happened to her. And then the mother panicked and put her somewhere. I did receive in my other videos that the mother did put her somewhere. She is tucked away. She is put away, tucked away somewhere in a shack, a home, or a little cabin, or someplace that's in a clearing that's not too far from the swimming hole, the swimming hole. Okay, I keep getting the swimming hole. Okay, so there's a clearing somewhere. There's a trail, and then there's a clearing, and then there's 3 buildings. I don't know if they're all the same size, or maybe it's a house with a building in the back, a shack in the back, or something like that, but it is a shack of some sort. It could be a tool shack. It could be an old shack nobody uses anymore. It could be an old outhouse. It could be a chicken coop. Something to that nature that's run down, that's overlooked, that nobody looks at. It could be, she is tucked somewhere, tucked underneath piles of wood, steel, or just tucked in rubble. I feel like she could be tucked in a drain pipe, something circular. She is tucked somewhere. I also feel like in the basement of their house, there are bricks that come out from the wall. She could be tucked in a hole behind the house, and or in a shed that's there. There's a wall. There's a wall, and I'm getting 2 scenarios here. Okay, she could be tucked behind that wall, and then they shove the brick back in, and you can't tell that brick has been able to pull out, and there's a hole there. Okay, there's 2 scenarios here. Why? I don't know why Spirit's giving me 2 scenarios, but they are. But I do see that she is tucked away somewhere. Even if it's in their basement, it could be in a shack, or it could be next to the house, or by the house, or something like that. All right. So this threw her into much depression, sadness. Because why was she sad? Because it led to her death here. We do see finally I got the death card. I was not getting the death card in the last 2 readings. I was getting the hangman, which hangman can mean the same thing as death, but I am seeing the death card now. She's saying that death came because of the unexpected event, which was the falling and hitting her head. Sorry, let me get a drink. Okay, so it led to the unexpected event, led to the death card, which made her, expire. She expired because of what happened to her. I do see that she is where she is supposed to be. The hangman is when you are moved up to a higher level. Usually people that pass away get this. They are in the light. Here's the light surrounding the head, hanging on the cross. So I do see that her little spirit did go to heaven, exactly where she's supposed to be, because all children, are innocent, and they do go directly to heaven. And but I do not feel like she is at rest. I'm seeing that she is not at rest, and this is why this card is here, because she wants justice. Okay, where's justice? Here's justice. Here, justice popped up. But she is in the highest level possible, and that's with God. Okay, now I asked about the father, because this is so interesting to me, because I've always said this from the beginning, and I'm going to say it now. I don't feel like he knew the truth. Everybody says he's guilty of this, that, and that. I don't think that he ever knew the truth. Okay, why do I say that? Because the mother acted alone. Here she is here. The mother acted alone, and here's the father in the reverse. Okay, so when the King of Cups in the reverse, this means that he's not aware of what's going on around him. See, there's a lot of turbulence. His life was very turbulent. See all this turbulence here? The water's all wavy. His life was very turbulent. And right now he's in his mind a lot about it. So I asked if the father knew. I'm hearing that the father didn't know. The father didn't know the truth, doesn't know the truth. I feel like the mother told him the story that she wanted to tell him, and he just went along with it. He believed it, but I don't feel like he actually knew exactly what happened. I felt like the mother acted alone because she was afraid, especially because she was drinking and gave the boy drinks, and then this negligence happened. So she feared. Here's the mother here. Okay, this is her. This represents her knowing truth. This is truth. Okay, so she's the one that, acted alone. And then she told this big wild story to the father, and I feel like that is what he believes. But only she knows the truth, and the baby knows the truth. Summer knows the truth. And of course, God knows the truth. But I feel like she acted alone, and she did what she had to do because she was afraid, fear. In the very, very first video interview that I watched about her, she had this look on her face that was like, the only word that describes is like dumbfounded, like when you're in great, great fear that actually paralyzes you. I saw that look in her face. I mean, you can see that look in her face where she's just numb from fear of not knowing what to do, numb from fear of what happened, numb from fear and shock of what happened, and she had to act quickly. So she was numb. That's why you didn't see her crying in the very first interview, because she was actually still in shock and just numb from numb from everything she had to do. Everything that happened really fast. It was unexpected. Here's the unexpected card, and it fell right under her. So this event happened very fast, didn't know how to react. So she reacted in the best way she thought was best for her, not for Summer, but for her. Why didn't she take Summer to the hospital? Why didn't she call 911? Why didn't she rush her to the hospital? All right. Why didn't she? Because she was already passed away. Plus, she had been drinking. She gave the boy drink. So that's what was on her mind. It led her to think, okay, I'm going to get in trouble. I'm going to go to jail. So she reacted and just hid the body, just put it someplace. It was already dead, so I'm sorry I'm saying it. It's not it, it's Summer. But she was already dead, so she just tucked it away somewhere, put it away. It's like a huge secret, okay? I think later on she might have told the grandmother, the mother, maybe she might have told her. I'll have to do another reading about that, but I'm kind of getting that. But I don't think anyone knew at all. I think in the very beginning, she did this on her own and then came up with this wild story. Okay, so for the last, I needed the final ending of this. What is the final conclusion of this? So the justice card popped up. So I do see that justice will prevail here. The truth will come out. Justice will prevail. You see how the scales are balanced here. Okay, so that means truth and justice for all. So the truth is coming. Yellow represents a brighter day coming, and very passionate. This is a very, very passionate situation. And the judge that's going to be handling this is going to be very passionate, y'all. Very passionate. I want to show you my cup. I know y'all have seen it before. I'm just drinking sweet. This is diet tea, actually. It's not sweet tea. It's sweet, but it's artificially flavored with stevia. And I'm just drinking a little bit of that right now. I just drank some water and Gatorade and a protein shake. So anyway, yeah, there will be justice and the truth will come out. Because you know what? All truths come out. The universe doesn't let secrets hide. Sometimes it can take 10 years or 20 years. And we ask, why, God? Why does it take so long? You know, but God, in heaven, there is no time. There's no clock. That's something we invented. There's no time up there. So God does things in his way. But there will be truth. Truth will come out, and there will be justice for her once and for all. All right, y'all? This is all I'm going to say about it now. I'm still waiting to hear other things. But, you know, I already know the truth. I already know exactly what happened. You can believe me. You don't have to believe me. It doesn't matter to me. I saw one man that was an ex-detective making a video saying tarot card readers and psychics are blah, 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 blah. Whatever. Okay? Because you don't speak to spirits. I do. You don't speak to your spirit guides. I do. You're not psychic. I am. Okay, and if you want to hear the truth, you come here. There's a lot of tarot card readers that are making stuff up. They don't read reversals. They read out of a book. No, I don't do none of that because none of that is correct. I've been a psychic for 30 plus years since I was a child. Okay, spirits have been coming to me, talking to me. Okay, so I'm an expert when it comes to this, finding things out, finding the truth. I've never been wrong. No one in all the 30 years have ever come to me and tell me that I've been wrong. Not one time. All right? So there you go. Thanks for watching, y'all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time. Give me a big thumbs up.